What's good, my good people? Today we're going to cook some delicious dinner. So first we need our apron, for safety. So if the water is splashed, the grease fly out, we don't get burnt or anything like that. But so first we're gonna begin by peeling all the vegetable that we need. And yeah, so I'll show you guys the vegetable we got today, what we'll be working with. I know. So, we got vegetables. We're gonna go in the sink or what. I won't be adding this video either. Everything will be in there. As you can see, you need to wash those guys. It's important we do that. Oh no, I accidentally got soap right there. It's trying to drown. Oh my goodness. Alright, so yeah, I kind of think that, but let's get all these bags out. Gonna peel them all. It's important. So guys, I'm gonna show you how everything get put together, how everything becomes the delicious meal we're gonna make. So step one, we have to wash those guys. But guys, and also I just checked, there's one ingredient I got from the store is cabbage, but it is fine, you don't need it really, but it doesn't really make a difference. But we don't today, we're just gonna use without it. I don't feel like going to the store right now. So yeah, first of all, we have to keep the water like running at all time to because like sometimes if you don't, it's have those things that come off the skin, they stick to your hand, and when you peel your hands, it kind of come like why do I say that? Like a face mask. You just do not face mask to your hands, make your hands look all shiny, all good. But I don't feel like I need that, so I'm gonna keep the water running a little bit, for when I need it. But other than that, I'm just gonna peel it so you see. For the one, I'm not gonna let it, you watch it peel one by one. That would be too long as a video. But just for the, just so you get just see the process, what's happened exactly. Then I'm gonna pause it. Then when I need to do the next stuff, and I'm gonna show you guys, so you guys don't get lost of anything. So nothing really, you guys not missing anything. So let's cut the first one. Make sure your water is cold water, not hot water. And you're gonna put this in your like garbage bag, whatever you have, to collect this skin. You can let it go in the sink if you want to, but after that you just have to clean it. You see, that's pretty much it. I'm gonna do peel it off. Then after that, when I'm chopping it in the middle, I'll come back and let you guys see it. But for now, I'll just gonna pause that so I can finish peel them off. Alright guys, so I have to go to the store to get new one because I have 3 of them. They are bad, so you see that. So I have to go to the store and get them replaced. And also I'll grab the cabbage. So I will have to add the video, unfortunately guys, because I have to go to the store, and that will pause the phone to grab this guy and this guy. They kind of like infested. They are bad, so I have to go bring them back and get them. So we'll start where we left off. So when I come back, I'm gonna cut them to show you exactly how you cut them, so you see what I have to do. So don't get nowhere. So I'll be back, but I'll have to add this. So family, we went to the store, and then family, like I said, went to the store. We got our 3 cabbage back, good condition. We got this back in good condition. Then we went and we bought the cabbage. This is the cabbage, the last thing we're missing. At last we got it. So I'm gonna peel those 3 off, then I want to show you guys how we cut the middle. Okay guys, so like I said, I wouldn't leave you guys out of anything. So now we got to the part. So now we're going to cut it. Alright. I don't really like to see green part on the stuff. Alright, so I'm gonna cut it. That's it. That's how you cut it. Then you cut the skin over there. You cut it like that. You can cut it as thin as you want, doesn't matter how you cut it. I usually just do them like that, but if some people say why don't you cut them like this, you can still do that, that's fine too. as long as they cut, you know, they're going to cook, so it doesn't really matter how they get in there. But as long as they cut, so that's what I'm going to finish do for the rest of them, guys. So I'm not gonna just keep cutting and cutting, but I'm going to pause it when I finish cut it. When I'm moving to the next session, I'll definitely let you guys see what's happened next. So remember, you guys are not gonna left out or anything, so just hold on. So guys, we finished peel the thing we're peeling, but now what we're going to do next, since we already boiled our water, we already put the meat into the water for the for to clean the meat, even though before you put the salt and lemon and the lime, whatever you clean your meat with, you have to wash the meat in the stove at least, like I say, on good 3 times. Then after that, you put the meat in the pot, which is I'm going to show you. I already finished that, and we're going to dump the water out. Then we're going to take the meat out of the pot. Then we're going to put the cabbage in the bottom of the pot. That's what we're going to do next. But I'm just explaining, but I'm going to show it to you guys how it's actually done. So remember, we're not gonna miss anything out important at all. As you can see, I already add meat in there. I have actuals. I only eat beef, no pork whatsoever. But we already put the salt and the lime and then to it, as you can see. And now we're going to rinse our meat out so we can add the last of the everything together. So now I'm gonna get the water out. This is how I do it. So you know, even though I clean my sink, that's what you have to do. You always have to clean your cooking areas, because sometimes you'll have a few important things fly out, fall on your counter, and if you don't clean it, you'll be like, God damn it, now I can't put this in the food because I didn't clean your counter. So make sure all your surfaces are clean, wipe down. If you're gonna bleach them and clean them again so you don't have bleach on your food. What we're going to do next, my people, I'm gonna show you how this will be done. This is my watercress, so we don't need that yet, but it's important. We're gonna rinse this, and we're gonna get our meat. I'm gonna dump it in here, yeah, like that, and then we are going to rinse our pot. But we don't need to, because it's just our meat that was in there, but I'm just gonna do it just to do it. Now this is done. Alright, so we're gonna leave this here. Now this is our cabbage. We got this guy. Let me be, oh yeah, this. So what we're gonna do is we never use the first few layers of the cabbage because this was at the store and we just bought it and just throw this away. If you have goats, you have cow, you have animal that eat them, you can feed it to them whatsoever. But yeah, guys, peel this guy out. We're gonna make delicious dinner. You know, you can make this for your wife, for your loved one, your family, what's that, or yourself if you just wanna eat something good. You know, you wanna refresh your body. I usually peel those layers off. Then after that, I start using the other layer. I wash it. You're probably like, why are you peeling so many layers off? Well, the chances, will I use this cabbage again? Probably not. So, yeah. So I peel it as much to get inside because I don't want anybody touch them with it. You know, you're gonna like get the fineness of the cabbage. Now after this peel, now we have arrived with what we want. So I'm gonna show you exactly this added to the food, why we're gonna do it, and yeah, don't worry about the tiny pieces. We're gonna wash them, everything. It's very tedious to pick up and, you know, not to break, but we're going to get it done. Yeah, I know it's not as easy as saying you can just put it right off. But some of them work like that, and I'm not gonna lie, some of them do, but some of them doesn't. So let's take a few more steps. Patient. Remember, good thing take time, people, because this food is going to be good. So we'll use a few more. We're gonna peel one more leaf. You know, I'm just gonna leave this until I finish rip it. And you guys can see this process, because yeah. Okay, like this, but you know what? I think that's enough cabbage. but who knows? Okay, just this guy, and then we're done. Okay. Doesn't want to come out. Yeah. Okay. Now this, if you want, you can just bite on it, eat it, chew it, do whatever you want. So now, my people, this is where the real magic begins. Now, I put the cabbage in the bottom because sometimes if our foods get too hot, the water is low, we didn't put enough water into it. The cabbage kind of react like as like on a system, you know, it's kind of protect the food, give you warning before your meat burn. So if the cabbage burn, you can also just get rid of it, you know, add it to a new pot, wash your pot. So less worries. So that's what I like it. I'm gonna chop this because once you eat the food, you don't even know there's cabbage in it. That's the funny part, you know. That's the good thing. Chop it. I don't suggest you hold your knife like that if you're not too familiar with sharp knife. But you know, everybody have their own way. I suggest you put it on board, you just sort of chop it up. But for this, I'm just gonna do this because sometimes less thing to be clean, you know. So yeah, let's chop it. Make sure everything is good to the T. Okay guys, I'm just gonna keep doing for the rest of it. I'm not gonna let you guys keep seeing chop chop chop. But before I move next, I'll let you guys see what's happened next. Okay guys, we're getting close now. We're gonna add this into the food. So what we do is I'm gonna cut this guy, right, and we're gonna peel it off. We also put this in the bottom too, just in case, because you know, like I said, before we put our meat, we're gonna put a lot of stuff down there to protect the food, just in case we forget. Sometimes we lost track of what we're doing. You know, those things kind of protect your food from getting burned, from getting everything ruined. So it's kind of like suck all the water that's burned, and with the cabbage too. And you can use it, but you don't have to. You don't have to let your food burn. You know, but keep eye on it. Turn it low. You know, patience is key, guys. Cut this thing all the way out. I usually prefer not to cut knife towards me, to out this way, because you never know. Like that, it's best, because if you miss, you know that this knife's not gonna come right at you. So instead of that, or you can put it down, do whatever that's work for you, you know, the best way. Right, yeah. So now we're done. Going to do is gonna wash this like this. There is seed in it, but one thing is you don't even taste the seed once you're eating the food. That's the thing. You don't even notice there is there. But for me, I don't put the seed in it. I just peel off the skin because I like that. You know, you can plant the seed if you want. I just got everything that I need to grab. You don't need to use it all, but you could. It's up to you. You could use it all. You ain't gonna do nothing different to the food whatsoever. You use this. Like there's all this seed in there. You won't see them, but after a while, when it's like you leave it, it's getting a little bit dark, but that doesn't mean it's bad or anything like that. It just, you know, just exposed to this air, something like that. I'm not a scientist, but yeah, you know, you guys will figure it out. Just like those apples, you have to put them in like some vinegar to stay clean and nice. If you don't, they look rotten, but they are not rotten. Just like that. Everything has their own way of reacting to different things, so it's life. So go like that. Chop chop. Because we want to chop it thin, you know, because we need room for all those things that we can put in there. You know, that's the most important thing. Sometimes if you run out of space, you can always cook them in two separate pots. Once the vegetable boils down, then everything can fit back to one pot. That is not a big deal or doesn't do anything different. So make sure your vegetables are cooked, your meats are cooked, then that's the easiest thing. So this is it. Gonna keep peeling, keep chopping. after you're done chopping this, and then now, for anything else, before we add the meat, we are going to add carrots. Carrots are important. We want flavors. Yes, that is true. We love flavors. We love flavors. Everybody loves carrots. Alright, so I'm gonna wash this. You can get them out of the bag whatsoever. I just don't feel like picking everything one by one right now, so it's fine. You just wash it. Or better yet, you can use this. You can just dump all the carrots in there. Or if you have like a strainer whatsoever, you can dump it out. Okay, carrots in the bottom of our food. Yes, yes, yes. We love carrots. We love carrots. You have to make sure there's those tiny things from your vegetables. You have to get rid of them. You gotta look at them. Not everything come from a bag is good, you know. So that's why you get your own to eye for. Is to wash, pay attention. Okay. There. Okay. Next thing. Well, I do have my APs, but the reason why I'm not gonna put it in there, it is way too spicy. And I want the kids to enjoy this food, so I'm not gonna put it in there. But I'm gonna put everything else that's in there into the food, obviously. Okay, now we got this out of the way, so you can't be like, why didn't you put this? But it's there. I just not putting it because it's too spicy right now. Then we got our meat. I'll put the meat in there. Put them in there. Put the meat in there. Put the meat in there. Oh, look at those oxtails. They are gonna be delicious. So next, what do? See this thing I told you? Leave it out. It's become like that, but it's just, I don't want it no more. Done. So what do we do next? We made those guys earlier. That's what we do with them. We throw them in there. That's it, just like that. You can cut them tiny pieces. Sometimes if they're not fitting, like they are too much, I chop them down to little pieces. Because it doesn't do anything. Because I'm still at, because at the end, you'll see what I have to do to them. I have to smash them. You know, if you see your food, it's look like this. There's like a little yellow thing in there. I don't know if you can see it on the camera, but you can see it compared to like to other one. So this one is no good. It needs to be gone. So look, even though you cut something, you still miss some stuff sometimes, you know. It is best to triple look, double looks when you have them in your hands. See some stuff. Okay, this is good. So I didn't have to chop them tiny pieces. You guys probably like, what do you mean chop them tiny pieces? Example. I'm gonna give you an example. Like, take this guy, chop. So, yeah. Chop it. Because if nothing is fitting, you want more room into the pot, you can like also chop them down like that. It doesn't make any difference. Like this, and then whatever you're gonna do, because everything gonna cook together anyway. Like that. Now, what come next, my people? This is the food. This is what we will be eating. You see how easy everything was to come together? We didn't miss nothing out whatsoever. Now, me personally, love watercress. So, I got two at the store, and they were fresh out too. So, nobody came and steal them right away. So I was blessed to have them. So always you have to make sure you wash your watercress, because sometimes there is thing in there, like, you know, There's snails, water snails, because they stay in the water, because they are water plant. So you really have to make sure, like, if you be like, well, there's too many. The thing you have to do, you have to shake it. Every time you shake them, for some reason, the snails always flew out. I don't know, you know, it's something. So always work, always do that, and make sure you really, even though when you're chopping them, because you have to chop them, you have to look, you know, and you have to feel with your hands. You don't only see with your eye all the time. So come here, we chop, you know, because if you chop anything that's not supposed to chop, you will make a noise. You will know right away. Then you'll be like, eh, get rid of that. So yeah, we don't use the whole watercress. We only use the most important part, the leaf. That's what we mostly need. I don't know why I said that twice. Funny, but yeah, that's it. And the rest of this you can plant it, but me, throw it in the garbage, because I don't want it. And then when you finish, you can look like this. For the first one, you know, to make sure you are good, because you know you don't want to be eating your food. Next thing you look, see something looking at you. So yes, because that's the most important, cleaning your vegetables. Really see what's in there, because that's very important for everybody. Yeah, so now this is good. We're gonna do the same process again. I always recommend you have a pot boiling hot water on the stove, because this is done. When that's done, I'm only gonna dump the water, dump it in there, and put it in the stove for it to boil, and give it about maybe 1 hour, 1 hour or 1 hour and a half. I usually let it boil really good until those guys kind of turn yellow. Then they are super good like that. That's how you tell them if they are done cook. You're probably gonna give it water, like at least maybe 4, 5, 6, even 8 water. It's depending on how you're boiling it, how fast you want your food to cook. Because this food takes some time to cook, you know. It's not like you just throw it on the stove and then you come and then, no, it's not like that. It's patient, you know. It's one of those food. You don't always have to chop them, but this one was just easy. I didn't need to chop with the knife. And so now, like I said, you see my hot water been boiling, and we're gonna dump it right in there. And then what we do is we got our lid, and we put it. Remember, first we have to put some salt in there. Salts are important. I have to look. I'm not sure where I put it prior to that. Hey, where is the salt? The salt. Well, guys, I don't know where the salt is, but it doesn't matter if we put the salt now or later, but eventually we're gonna add the salt in. But I can't seem to locate where the salt is at this moment, so we're gonna leave it like this. And this video will need to be added up, because this is gonna take some time to cook. And remember, I'll keep you guys updated on everything. You guys won't miss anything important, anything that you need to know to make this food yourself. So I'm gonna go and pause this, and when everything's done, I'm gonna show you the finish up. How it's come together to be finished, so we can eat it to that process. But stay, don't go anywhere. Okay, so guys, now we're officially back. Now it's been done boil. So now what we're gonna take the water out. So I mean, before I do that, because it's gonna be hot, I'll be right back. Well, I could use this, but sometimes it's slip, you know. It's not always the best. I have like a straightener I could use, but I just don't feel like using that right now. So I'm just gonna do it the old-fashioned ways. Dump the water out. It's very hot because we don't need it no more. The steam, this is really, really hot, guys. I ain't gonna lie. Now, since we done this, yeah, okay. Now, I'll do this. what we need to do next, we need to find the meat in there. So let's come over here. Okay guys, so we're going to take the meat out so we can smash everything together. So now we need to locate this meat where we put them. Everything is super cooked, everything is ready. Now I'm gonna put this meat over here. You know, that's what we're gonna do for the process of the food. I'm gonna go ahead and pause this, get all the meat out, then I'm gonna show you when I get all them out. Another trick too to find the meat faster, you can also grab this and put them in here, because we are using this to give our food water. We're boiling hot water in it. You know, we put them over here, but that's what I'll be doing. So guys, as you can see, all the meats are gone. Take all them out, the meats are here. Now I'm gonna take this guy over here, I'm gonna dump it in here. Alright, now I'm gonna smash this. We don't need a blender, that's gonna make it way too soft like a baby food. We're not trying to aim for this, alright? That's why I'm not using a blender for that. This require, like, you know, manpower or woman power. Hold up, I'm gonna wash this first. Okay guys, so I wash it. So what we're gonna do is, I'm not gonna do it the whole time, I just want to give you guys the idea. What you do is you squish it down to a good level. That's what you do, you know. Need some manpower, but you have to restrain it again. You know, you have to keep moving it so it's gonna be all good. But I'm just gonna pause it. When I'm gonna strain it, I'm gonna show you guys how I do it. Then we have to do it again. Okay guys, so now this is the strainer I told you I could have used earlier, but I didn't want to. So next we are going to dump this. I already clean my sink, so if this fall, like, no worry. Like I said, you have to clean your environment. Okay, this is done like that. So what we do, we're gonna hold this, you know. Oh, look at that. Put this right here. Just push on it to get some more water out. But the thing is, sometimes the water, you can drink the water. I usually do, but I'm full. I'm not hungry right now, so I don't need to drink it at this moment. There's a lot of water coming out. If you get, some people leave it like that. You can leave it like that however you want it. Well, I don't want all this water, so I'm making it the way I like to eat it. You know, we all do things different. See what I said? You need, like, sometimes you can use, at the end you have to use one pot because everything comes very small. It's not as big as it was when it was cooking because everything breaks down. All this water because I want to fry this. I don't want water in there. And that's it. Alright guys, so I got some oil in there. Gonna let it get hot because we're going to fry our vegetables. Because this is it. We want it right here. And you know, it's good to use wooden food so we don't scratch it too much. And if things get too crazy, we turn this on, but we won't turn this on yet. Let me get all my spices like I like to use. My go-to guys. Yeah, I like to use those spices. I'm gonna keep those guys over here for now because I don't need them at this moment. And salt. I did end up finding the salt. You guys won't believe where it was. It was like right there. I just couldn't find it. But now I have found it. Gonna let our oil get heat up. That's what we want. You hear that? Yeah, let it get heat up. We want that. We love that sound. Let's get all our yummy water crisp out from here because we need that. Yes, guys. It is important to know how to cook because, you know, sometimes you just want to eat a way that you want to eat. You know, you don't want to eat any other thing but your own cooking. So it is good to take the time to process to learn how to cook. So those guys can go in the sink. Remember, that's we keep our sink clean all the time for cooking. We're gonna keep everything clean. Getting very hot. We're gonna get them a little bit hot, a little more warm. It's not hot enough. I can't feel the heat yet. And put our stuff ready to put in there. Okay, I think that's good now, guys. Oh yeah, that's it. Gonna wash this after, but not right now. Just put it in our sink. Everything needs to wash, so it's already on. We're gonna fry this like that. Yeah, I'm gonna let it like this. Could have waited for it to get hotter, but it was hot good enough. Gonna let it like this. So it's keep getting hotter, you know. But yeah, I'm gonna leave it like this, but I'm not gonna let it keep rolling the whole time. We're gonna pause and we're gonna come back. Alright guys, we're going to add our meat in there now. Let's do that. We have the meat, we can just pour it in there. And now we're gonna mix everything together. Then what we need, we're gonna put our spices in there. Alright. Put some Cajun in there. I mean, turmeric. And you're gonna put some spice in there. Alright. Some salt. Alright, let's stir it. It seems like our oil is drying out. We need a little bit more. We can always add more so it doesn't get burnt in the bottom, because this food does consume a lot of oil, as you guys can see. Yeah, let's keep cooking for now. I had to go get some spicy pepper. I've been freezing them in the freezer. And I'll wash them too, you know? Wash them, put them down here, we rinse them again. But let's just keep stirring our food. Alright, then let's fry some more. I'm gonna cook some rice now. My water's about to get hot. Let's put some oil in there. I'm gonna go get the rice ready. Alright guys, we're gonna add our rice in. I'm gonna keep cooking our pot so nothing's burning. Okay, let this boil. Yes, this is really. Now I'm gonna put some tomato paste into it. Alright guys, let's do this together. I told you. I was gonna let you guys miss anything. This is it. Add some. I mean, you can add all of it if you want, but you don't need to. So now I'm like stir everything, mix everything together. That is it. We're going to have a delicious dinner. Alright guys, that is it. Our food is done now. Just have to let this sit for another cook for another maybe like 10 more minutes. Then we're gonna eat our rice, but it's not done cooking yet, so we're gonna leave it to cook. But I'll turn this down to like number like 3 so nothing burn, because everything's pretty much done. So you can let that cook in there. Got everything marinated together. And as you guys see, this is coming out nicely. And the pepper, I'm gonna put them at the end because I don't wanna break them, because those peppers are so spicy, guys. Holy Jesus, they are spicy. But yeah, just like that, let it finish do its thing, let it cook. The rice is still cooking, so when everything's done, I'm gonna show you guys when the food's on my plate. And that's it. That's pretty much it. And yeah, I'll take a picture of the food, take the first bite, and you guys can see it. Until next time. Guys, thank you guys for watching. I appreciate it. But if you make it to the end, just comment I. But one thing is, guys, before I eat the food, post everything, you don't need meat to eat it. For the vegan community, you can just take that part out. And if you don't like spices, you can see where I was smashing everything together at that part. You can just smash it. If you don't want it fried, you can just throw it in there, just let it get warm again, and you can just scoop it up, put it on whatever you want, and eat it. It's whatever you want to do with it. So, but I'm still waiting for my rice to cook, and come see, I'm gonna show you guys. See, I mean, still like, whew, look at that. That is phenomenal. But we're gonna let it do its thing, and then our rice is cooking. It's not done yet, but once it's done, I'm gonna show you guys what it looks like. You don't need to eat it with rice. You can eat it with any other thing that you're choosing. So guys, appreciate it. I'm gonna show you guys when it's on my plate. Take the first bite so you guys can see, but I'll see you guys shortly. Alright guys, you see, this is the food. It's done. We're going to eat this yummy food. I'll let you guys know what it tastes like. Alright guys, I'm going to taste this yummy food we made. What's that, but? That is good. That is really good. And guys, it was out a little bit. Can't blame myself, I'm gonna lie, but that food is good. It is good.